Okay, that's the gate at Southern Dreams Road and Life Road, the beginning of the subdivision way down there. And this is our boundary marker. It's just before this bridge. The stream runs pretty much year-round, although in the summer it can dry up or it could get very, very big. There's 2 4-foot culvert pipes in there. And has a cement sluiceway. The road is shell gravel. It's just been recently topped again. The lot is semi-treed. There's another stream that goes, feeds into it along that way. My other video shows that. You can see the gate where the property stops down there. And there's a 60-foot easement, and that's just on the border. This side is about 2.75 acres, and this is the 5-acre parcel. I am selling them together. The 2.7 parcel has a new barn on it, metal roof. You can see more about that on the other video as well. I'm hand walking down here, so it may be a little shaky. There are little trails through here and kind of the main driveway. And it's lined with lovely live oaks and palm trees. There are little pockets of clearings where the deer, hogs, turkey like to hang out. Also the cows. I do currently have an ag exemption. I have some cows on here. For this lot, I believe I pay $70 a year in taxes. So it's a good thing to have the cows out here. Here's a beautiful opening. Be a perfect house site. When this is cleared up a little bit, you get to see the stream a little bit here. We can walk down that way and then just loop around. This has always sort of been a favorite place for the cattle to cross. Shallow. This part of the property also has an amazing amount of maple trees, which I didn't know grew in Florida, but kind of discovered one fall it started smelling like New England. And I looked down and there were maple leaves. So here's the little stream and the cattle crossing. Just really nice, peaceful. And we own a little bit on that side. I don't know, maybe 20 feet. I had horses at one time out here, and so I use these trails for horseback riding. And I wanted to show you the, I believe it's the northeast corner, which is considered a wetland. It's just the very edge of that. This is the little stream that usually leaches out of the little marshy area. You can see it's dry. the whole wetland area is dry right now, which it can happen. It never really has standing water. It can be a little marshy. You can see it's got wetland type vegetation in just this little corner. That's the edge of the corner right there. It's not very far. It does hold beautiful birds, beautiful little flowers, little orchids, pickerelweed, some different kind of vegetations. It's really, really beautiful. It has all kinds of seasonal flowers in here. Okay, so I'm right in the middle of the what's called the wetland, and I just got boots on. It's not wet at all. You can completely walk out here. Obviously, grass has been growing out here too. Not very wet at all. And I think you might be able to see the corner post. So that's our corner right over there. And this side of the property borders the Boran Ranch, which is a beautiful ranch, 5,000 acre ranch. And this is our boundary line here. Straight above you at this point, you can see all the way down, we have our power supply, which is a 440 that you can tap into. It's $300. Deposit, and then they give that back to you. The first time I came out here, there was a huge owl sitting up in one of those pine trees. Along there, it's grown in a little thick, but that's where the stream is again. And which kind of just zigzags through the property. You can see we have a hog family out here rooting around. For those hunters. Okay, here the stream comes a little closer again, kind of winds and bends. Just really pretty. You can see that the cows also like hanging out here. It's just beautiful hammock area. There's palm trees and oaks, and the palmetto grows up so high when it's really old. They called it turkey neck palm, but it's really just very, very old palmetto. That's really old palmetto, just growing about 12 feet up in the air. It's just very, very pretty. Just the way the light comes through here. Very serene. Beautiful. Most of the area I do mow, kind of maintain. In some areas, I just let it go natural. Leave it for the animals to forage. Okay, so we just kind of made a big loop around there, but that's that marshy area again. So we're going to head back to that that big clearing. Wanted to show you I call it the Three Sisters. There's just three really huge oaks. And I think the perfect house site. Although I know a lot of people that say, no, over here near the bog. Everybody has a favorite vista. But you can see that there's just little trails going off the main trail here. Let me just come back to that clearing. And here they are, the Three Sisters. Just three really enormous live oaks. In the wet season, they have orchids, wild orchids growing along their large arms, but they're just beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at this one. Wouldn't you play on that when you were a kid? I would. And that's it for this section. Thanks.